Central and the Furniture Flip Challenge, and we are announcing our winners. Yay! We're finally going to do this, and we're not going to do it a day early. Maybe we will. We'll see when this debuts. But we had a ton of people participating this year. We were very excited about the turnout. Our judges had so much to pour through. Our team of Jenna and Christina and Graham were loving all the feedback and sharing everything that they did as well. So we were very excited about Furniture Flip Challenge Season 4. But what we need to do now is let everybody know who our winners are. But first, let's introduce our judges panel. Brian, you want to go first?
Hey, sure. Hi, everybody. It's Brian Kramer, the senior editor at Do It Yourself magazine, and I am joined by...
Hi, I'm Emily Elveru. I'm the editor at Do It Yourself.
Yes, and we also had judging assistance from our art director, Emily Butterworth. So a three-member judging panel this year.
So it's a little easier when you all didn't have to fight against one or the other. You had a tiebreaker vote this time, so
yes,
much easier. So before we get started, and we're not going to stall you all like we did last time because that was cruel and mean. What we're going to do is talk about the upcoming issue of Do It Yourself magazine. I'm going to put the cover up here, and Brian or Emily, y'all want to tell us what's going on?
Yeah. So this shipped from left our pretty hands just last week, and this is going to be on sale April 29th. And it's our summer issue. I love our summer issues because we get to do indoor and a lot of outdoor. We build this very cool privacy wall that also has planter boxes on it. So lots of planting, gardening, yard work, deck projects, and a few things that are inside. It is all about outdoor oasis this coming summer. So yay.
Awesome. And summer hits in Iowa like 4 months from now, right?
Correct. We had snow. No.
Perfect. All right. So without further ado, what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about our we're going to have honorable mentions, and we're going to also show our winners. The first one we're going to do is our restoration category. And let me pull this up here. Our first one, I'm going to show the before. And I think you guys are going to talk about this. Here's a little bit before from Bella Renovar.
Yes, this was a mid-century desk. This was from Chris Donna at Bella Renovar or Renover. And she found this desk that anybody else would have passed over, but she did amazing work. She had a great video that went through all of the things that she did. She did all of the renovation tricks. She ironed, she patched, she stripped and then sanded and stained again. But she brought out this gorgeous grain that was in this piece, and it's mid-century natural texture.
It's funny. I look on here, and I wish she would have kept those crazy little, I guess, or maybe those weren't the table legs. Maybe they're just little rollers on there. I wasn't sure at first. Maybe she just has it set on there like a little tripod, like roller legs. If those were original, I would have kept those. They may just be a furniture remover. I don't know, but that's kind of fun. So yeah, absolutely beautiful. I love mid-century modern. So our second honorable mention. This one, I immediately saw it and I was like, oh my goodness, this poor lady, is she going to be able to finish this in time? And let's talk about Joanna
Cox, and this is an 1885 piano upright, and it is still a functioning instrument. So it looks kind of cool, but it also looks sort of like a radiator, quite honestly. And so she stripped all of this wood detail. And then she painted some areas of it, which, for a restoration, it's kind of in the middle, but the wood just came through, and just the texture just pops. The white paint sets off the beautiful millwork. And again, she had a really great video showing all of the handwork that went into this. But yeah, beautiful grain was revealed, and of course, just all this carved texture was revealed as well in the process.
It just gives me anxiety thinking about how much sanding and stripping and everything else that this one would take. So yeah, once I saw it, I was like, oh man, good luck to you. And then when she showed it, I was like, well, she got it. She nailed it. So awesome job there. So now for our winner of restoration, let's pull this up here. And this is from Our Collected Home.
Yeah, this is Kristen from Our Collected Home. And she found this mid-century buffet that just had this blue wash on it. Didn't bring out any of the details that this beautiful buffet had. And she totally stripped it, took off that blue paint and turned it back into its beautiful natural grain, and it has the beautiful gold on the handles there. So it's really amazing that she could take that blue paint off and bring it back to its glory. So we just love this one.
Oh, beautiful. I know Graham is probably at home looking at this and like, yep, that's right up his alley since he's a mid-century modern furniture restorer. So,
Oh yeah, I mean this is definitely like the more subtle side of texture, but that paint job just robbed all of the interest
oh yeah.
in the piece. And this is like, wow, there's beautiful wood under there.
Did you all see, speaking of that, did you all see the one that was the bar cart? That was the yellow one that I cannot believe that somebody, I should have grabbed a picture of it, that somebody had painted over all that wood inlay. It was insane.
Yeah, I thought something was wrong when I was looking at it, like which is the before, which is the after. How could
Yeah.
that be under there?
But
Yeah.
yeah, that one was very interesting as well. So congratulations there to our collected home, Kristen. Awesome job there. And so now we'll move on to our texture and our furniture flip here. So our first one up, I didn't have a lot of great pictures of this one, just some of the surface here, but this was Kelsey from Mini Furniture Flip.
Yeah,
This
so
is
Kelsey took this dresser, this beat down dresser that had a teal paint on it. She totally stripped it down. And she had inspiration from anthropology, but kind of wanted to do a budget friendly version. So she used wood filler on the drawer fronts and then took a chopstick to put those grooves in and the design.
Mhm.
So just a really creative way to use wood filler to bring out or create this texture. And we just thought it was really, really a cool looking piece in the end. So she was originally going to do this linen texture too, and then had this idea. So
Decided to get a little more adventurous with her
Yeah.
texture, and I
Yeah.
think it paid off.
Oh yeah. And the video is great. Showing her with the chopstick actually going through and drawing tracks through and stuff, and then putting
yeah, very
just
satisfying.
beautiful. So that was a great one there. So our next runner up, let me pull this one here, is from Sage and Vintage. I didn't have a name for it for the count, but Sage and Vintage. This is the original piece.
Yeah, so she found this dresser, missing some pieces, just a standard wooden dresser. And we saw a ton of beautiful tone on tone trim makeovers in the challenge, but this one was especially eye popping, we thought, and we just loved the pattern that she went with, the color, total redesign. And it really fit the scale of the piece. So we just love this design. It's really eye catching. She did a great job.
And it's very unique too. It's not a normal design that you see. Like you'll see some of the ones that are like in the middle, sort of like the Aztec-y sort of design there. And this one definitely doesn't do that. It's not. It's busy, but it's not too busy. So this one's fantastic. I love it.
Yep, we were inspired. We've done the add trim to a drawer front, but never anything that cool.
Absolutely, yeah. Some good ideas came through here. So let's go for our winner here. And I will say, I did not have our winner did not have a before shot. She had a video, so I did not have a before shot. So we're just going to go ahead and share the actual flip piece here.
Okay.
But if you go to their feed, they have two great videos of this show. It's such a tight angle though, because of good old iPhone or whatever Instagram, and you can see this thing had like flip out cart, all kinds of stuff on there. And then here's what we got for our winner.
Yes, so this is Walesa at A Life Refurbished. And again, this was the strangest piece. I don't know if it was like a craft piece. Like I was very curious. It had like a fold-out table and weird compartments. She made it into an entry console. And what we loved about this is it combined those two aspects of texture. Of course, we have this gorgeous wood grain that's coming through in all of those circles, but then she created a pattern on top of it and gave a visual graphic modern texture. And this is just a piece that like is art in and of itself. And we just thought it was so clever.
Oh,
that we had to reward it.
Oh, and it's beautiful, and like it's not a repeating pattern. Also, it's sort of like a little bit of like a chaotic pattern. which I like as well. That really goes well together. And then, like you were talking about, the other side, like in the video, you can see there's actually there's a top that flipped out originally that she took off here. There's an extra top where you could like pull that off, and there's hidden compartments. And then on the side, there was doors that open up as well on the other side where she had like a plant hidden in there or something at the end. So I mean, this thing is like a transformer of furnitures, and it's very clean and modern now. She did a fantastic job. She did an awesome job.
Yeah, it was very inspiring, and to see the piece that started, you were like, what can she do with this? Like this should just be trashed. But
it was amazing. So congratulations to our winners. We actually made it. We made it through the full 3 weeks here, and we'll have another one here in the fall. So we're very excited about that. And we'll have you guys back as well. We'll have to figure out what our theme is, what's going to be on trend, and we'll know so far ahead of time because you all set the trends, of course. So, but thank you guys very much for this again. We enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed hours of pizza and wine, a box wine, right? While judging everything. Or
of course, yes, absolutely.
Of course. So next up for Makers Challenge Central, I have a cat behind me. Sorry, that's Pancake. She wants to jump in. She's going to jump out the window. It looks like. Don't worry, we're on the first floor. Next up for Makers Challenge Central, we have the Artist Challenge that kicks off on April 9th here. So that's if you do anything epoxy resin. You don't have to be an artist. You can do it with woodworking. There's all kinds of stuff. We have themes that are open to everybody. And then after that, we're going to have our OG in May, and that is the Builders Challenge. So all themes for those haven't come out yet. You can head to makerschallengecentral.com and you can register for updates on any of those. And we have awesome prizes as always. So we have exciting prizes for furniture flips. So we hope you all enjoy those. But guys, we've enjoyed it. Do It Yourself Magazine. We will always have you all back. So thanks, Brian and Emily. We enjoyed it. And Pancake is going to jump up here and say hello, goodbye as well. So, all right, guys, we appreciate it. Congratulations to our winners. Thanks, everybody.